I created my stencil in Cricut Design Space. If you like this image, I got it from Creative Fabrica, and I'll leave the link in the descriptions below. I adjusted the image so it was a tad smaller than the block I'm going to use. And now we're ready to hit make it. And because this is going to be used as a stencil, we do not need to mirror the image. Then on the mat, and I'm going to select vinyl. And now we're ready to load the vinyl onto the mat. I like to use the Cricut Bright Pad when weeding vinyl. The Bright Pad illuminates the work surface, making it easier to see the lines and the details on the vinyl. And it makes it a lot easier to weed, especially when working with dark colored vinyl. So you'll want to cut a piece of transfer tape slightly larger than the vinyl design. It should be big enough to cover the entire design without overlapping too much. Then you'll carefully peel off the backing paper from the transfer tape, exposing the sticky side, and you'll want to place the sticky side of the transfer tape onto the vinyl design, ensuring that there are no air bubbles or wrinkles. And then you'll use a scraper tool to smooth out the transfer tape and ensure that it adheres well to the vinyl. Now we're ready to carefully peel off the transfer tape from the vinyl, leaving the design attached to the transfer tape. And when I do this, I do it very slowly just to make sure that all the vinyl is adhered to the sticky tape. When you get to a point where you have a few pieces that are not, I'll just place it back down and rub it over again with the scraper tool. So now we're ready to place the vinyl on the wood. I like to fold the vinyl design in half, and this step helps to find the center point of the design and makes it easier to align it properly onto the wood surface. Slowly lower the vinyl onto the wood, starting from the center and working your way outwards. Use a scraper tool to smooth out the vinyl from the center towards the edges. This helps to remove any air bubbles and it ensures good adhesion to the wood surface. Slowly remove the transfer tape. Once the tape is removed, I like to carefully take the scraper and rub over the vinyl just as a precaution to make sure it is definitely adhered. For this, you'll need to wear gloves while working with the wood burning paste. This one is by Big Thumb and it works really, really well. It actually comes with a scraper and a mini paintbrush. I find that the scraper tool works the best. You just need a little bit of paste because a little bit goes a long way. I carefully apply the paste and I use the scraper to spread it over the vinyl. Once you cover the entire vinyl, you'll want to scrape any excess off of the vinyl and you can place it back in the jar. Remember that you only need a little bit of this paste. You also want to be very careful not to get the paste anywhere you don't want it to have the burned look. Once you remove the excess paste from the scraper, I like to take a paper towel and carefully blot the vinyl to remove any excess paste. And we need to wait approximately 30 minutes for it to dry. If you remove it while it's still wet, you'll notice a lot of smudging, so I recommend waiting. Once 30 minutes has passed, carefully remove the vinyl, and I also use the weeding tool at the very end to remove any vinyl that I wasn't able to remove by hand. Life is a whirlwind, isn't it? With work, kids, and endless to-dos, finding time to just sit down with a good book can feel impossible. But what if I told you that there's a way to indulge in the joy of reading without hitting pause on your busy life? That is where Amazon Audible has made a big difference in my life. They offer a complimentary 30-day trial where you can explore a universe of stories without spending a dime. Whether you're stuck in traffic, hitting the gym, or just unwinding at home, Audible lets you escape into another world at any moment. And for parents like us, Audible is a godsend, a chance to share the magic of storytelling with our little ones while still tackling our never-ending to-do list. If you're ready to dive in, click the link in the descriptions below and embark on a free Audible journey today. Because with Audible, every moment is an opportunity for an escape. So now we're going to go ahead and use the heat gun. This is the dial where you can adjust the temperature. I've noticed that it works well for me when I put it on max, so I'm going to use max. And then remember, it comes with 4 nozzles, so I'm going to, these are all 4, and they're just for different type of projects. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. So to place that on, you're just going to go ahead and attach it. It's really easy, just like that. And you want to go in circles. Okay, so before I Mod Podge it, I want to show you a few things. This is what it looks like when you don't wait 30 minutes. See how it kind of is all kind of smudgy? This one I did, and I used the brush. So it just really wasn't enough. And again, this is me removing it before it was dry. So it really, really makes a difference to wait for it to dry. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And let's go ahead and Mod Podge it. So I'm using this Mod Podge, and I'm using a foam brush. And this helps kind of seal it and protects. And this one actually has a gloss to it, so it'll kind of have a nice gloss. And this is what it looks like when the Mod Podge is dry. And I think it turned out really cute. So drop a comment below and let me know what you guys think. And if you are new to my channel and you don't already subscribe, if you think this channel is for you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.